Hi everyone, it's Allie Chandler from Upsell Health. I just launched my new website, so I'm really excited to walk you through some parts of it. There's a lot to explore. There's going to be more and more masterclasses, blogs, trainings, done for you templates so you could plug and play. But I wanted to just show you, all the people that we've worked with. You can scroll through. There are many more that are not even on here. But I was head of content at Microbiome and CellCore. And then for many years, I was head of events and marketing at Microbiome Labs. So these are some of the brands I've worked with, and then some of the practitioners. There's more, like I said, that aren't on there. These are the types of problems we solve. So we help practitioners and wellness brands grow and scale their practices online. Whether you need more clients or lead acquisition, you want to find ways to create passive income. If you're feeling burned out, like you're the only one wearing all the hats in your company, or maybe you need help developing your brand and voice a little bit. A lot of practitioners I've worked with have been so in the day-to-day of their clinic that they just haven't had time to think through, who is my brand? How do I want to present myself online? So one solution to that I've created is the practitioner archetype. If you know the Enneagram, this is really similar, but it's really geared toward practitioners. It could also be anyone who works in wellness. It works the same way. So you could just click here, take the quiz. There's 15 different outcomes, everything from like a nature-centric guru to a functional psychologist, a mystic cosmic, and a data-driven practitioner. So there's a whole range. And this is based on a ton of research, a lot of interviews, a lot of testing, a lot of asking my friends who are practitioners to take it and tell me if they relate and what I should change. So this has been like a huge, amazing project we've been super excited to work on. So you'll get information about how does your practitioner archetype impact your brand, everything from colors and typography to like what platforms should you be on, what would a welcome series look like for you. What are your strengths and challenges? And then what's maybe like a core wound for you, your fears, your motivations. It goes pretty deep. So I would highly recommend starting here. It's right on the main homepage. And then as you scroll, there's just different, like we have a blog. This is great for people who aren't ready to bring on a marketing team, but you want some guidance. This has a lot of really great information I've learned over the last, I think, 13 years that I've been in the industry. So here are 7 ways to create passive income beyond just selling more supplements. This is from A4M Spring Congress last year. And then here I'll have practitioner training. So often I'll speak for like an agency, another company, a supplement company, and do marketing training. So I'll have links here. I'll have photos, I'll have signups, so you can always check there and see. I'd also recommend following us on Instagram. We have a lot of tips on there too. For example, content splintering. If you're someone who's feels like you're on a hamster wheel of just creating more and more content, this is a method of taking like one piece, say like a 4-minute video, and splintering it into a blog post, 5 social posts, a video script, tweets, like whatever you want. And then you're not having to redo a whole bunch of content. We have a lot of testimonials here, kind of the process of working with us. And then this is what I created more for patients. So I was actually completely bedbound when I was 26. I had really severe POTS, Lyme, a lot of other kind of chronic conditions. And these are all the things that helped me to rewire my limbic system, and a huge part of healing from pretty severe chronic illness for me. I put all of my best tips and tricks in here. So if you have any patients who just aren't making progress, or even you yourself, if you want to work through kind of rewiring your brain, you can do that. So scrolling back to the top, there's so many different ways to explore how we work with supplement companies. DIY marketing is if you, like I said, you're not ready or you can't afford to bring on a marketing agency. These will be templates you can buy for social, templates for Canva and email and everything like that. It's best, like I said, if you take your practitioner archetype first. Done for you, this is ways that like you can bring us on to do projects or work retainer. We'll eventually have courses. Favorites page. This is all the brands we know and trust that are a great way to either help your patients or to build your own marketing. So this is my favorite CRM ESP. You can do everything on Simplero, from sending all of your emails, your customer support tickets, build landing pages, build your courses and your memberships. It's all in one place, which makes it really easy, so you're not having to like manage 6 different platforms and zap everything. It's all together. And there's things like ManyChat, so you can build chat bots that can help you manage your social media. So you can check this out. And then join our newsletter. That's our email list. We have a lot of really useful emails, in my opinion. I try to not just spam, but I try to share what I have learned in all of the years I've been doing this. There's a little bit more here about me if you want to know who I am. And then our team. This is my dog Parker. So there's just a ton to explore. We have a lot more things coming. But yeah, if you want to check it out, like I said, I would do our practitioner archetype. You can also find it under Learn. Click archetype, it'll take you right to the quiz. So I'm super excited to share more. Thank you for listening. Please go take your practitioner archetype and then comment below what you are. I would be super curious to hear which you got, and we can talk more about it after that.